everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jasmine and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be something different than what I usually do on my channel. Today's video is not going to be a skating video. Instead, today I'm going to be teaching you guys all about Imovie. So I've had YouTube for a little bit more than 3 years now, and I have been using Imovie for my whole YouTube time. Like, from the beginning to right now, I still use Imovie, and I feel like it's pretty easy and it's like anyone could learn how to use it. So if you guys are a beginner like YouTuber, or if you guys just want to learn how to edit some videos, then I would 100% recommend Imovie because it's so easy to learn how to use, and like everything is right there for you. You don't have to like search through the whole program to find anything. But anyways, today I'm going to be teaching you guys everything that you need to know about Imovie for beginners. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. Before we get started with the tips and tricks, I'm going to be showing you guys what I use to edit and what I use to film. So I already told you guys that I use my Mac to edit all my videos on, and before I got my Canon camera, which is what I'm filming on right now, it's a Canon G7X Mark II. I got it for Christmas, and it's like an amazing camera, especially for like vlogging and everything. And it's also great because you can just put it up down on the tripod, and it's so tiny and everything, and it's just perfect for traveling and everything. And it's not heavy like DSLR cameras, because my dad has a huge camera and not like really heavy to carry around. And I also use a ring light, which I have my camera standing on, so it can make my videos like brighter. And you also need tripods if you want to have like good quality stable videos. So I have a bunch of tripods. I have the one that my camera's on right now, I have the tripod that came with my ring light, and I also have these two tiny cameras. This one is like a gorilla tripod, and it's really cool because like you can bend its legs and attach it to pretty much anything that is like a flat surface or like is like a pole or something, and it'll stay still. And I really like this one. I haven't used it that many times, but it's definitely a really good alternative if you're like doing like those videos they don't have anywhere to just like put it down. You could just like hook it onto something, and it's really cool. So I would definitely recommend getting one of these. And also, while I'm vlogging, I have this tiny little tripod, and this one is like amazing because you can just flip it out and you attach the camera right here onto it, and its legs flip out as well, so then you could use it as like a regular size tripod as well. You just have to place it on a flat surface and you can record yourself with it. But I mainly use this for while I am vlogging, and I use my regular tripod for when I'm doing live videos like this one. So it's really up to like what kind of videos you guys want to do. If you want to do videos like where you're just sitting and talking, then you should definitely get like a tripod and a ring light. And if you want to do like more outdoorsy videos that like you don't want to set up a whole like setting for it, then you should definitely get a gorilla tripod or one of these tiny ones that are great for vlogging. As I mentioned, I use a PowerShot Canon G7X to film all of my videos on, and before I got this camera, I used my iPad to film my videos, and my mom was holding it for me. But you don't have to have any sort of like fancy camera or anything to film videos or to make good quality videos. You can use phone, iPad, anything that you have handy, because many famous YouTubers don't even have like fancy cameras like this one until like later in their career. So if you're just starting off YouTube, I would definitely recommend just starting off with an iPad or a phone. You don't have to buy a good quality camera right away, because I did use my iPad for a while. Here's one of the videos that I made with it. It was like good quality for a while, but then the more videos that I made using it, like the quality just went downhill. But it's technically my fault because I didn't have it on the highest pixel setting, which you should keep your pixel setting on 1080 pixels. It'll take up a lot more storage on your device, but it definitely makes a 100% huge difference on all of your video qualities. Okay, so now let's move on to the tips and tricks on how to edit with Imovie. So now, once you guys have your video film that you want to edit, you're going to take your device that you'll be editing on. You could use your iPad or your phone or your Mac, like what I use. So you're going to open up iMovie onto whatever device you're going to be using. If you use an iOS device, like a portable device, like an iPad or iPhone, you're going to open up iMovie and you're going to click Create New Movie. You don't want to click the Create New Trailer because that's going to be something whole different. You're going to use Create New Movie. Once you click this button, it's going to tell you, like, it's going to have all your videos that are on your phone or iPad, and you can click and choose the ones that you want to edit with. So once you have those in it, it'll place them all in order by the ones that you clicked it, and you can arrange them in different orders by just holding them down and dragging it wherever you want it. If you use a Mac like me, what you're going to do is you're going to need a card reader. Many Macs don't come with like card places to put your card into it, so you want to have a card reader, and you could just plug it into like that little USB port right there. So once you plug it in, you're going to have your card in it, and you're going to open up your Mac. On your desktop, you should get this little folder that says the name of your card. You can change the name of your card at any time so that you know what folder to look in for all your videos. So then you're going to open up iMovie, and you're going to click Create New Movie as well. This should be a little square with a plus sign inside of it. Then, once you have this open, you're going to make the window smaller so then you can see your desktop as well. You're going to click on the folder with all of your videos in it. Once you click on that, you're going to select all of the videos with your mouse that you want to insert. Then you're just going to drag them into iMovie, and again, it'll place them in order by the way that you inserted them into iMovie. After you do this, you can arrange them by just holding them down and dragging them wherever you want them to be. Once you have all of your clips inserted into iMovie, you may be wondering, what if I want to crop one of my videos, or make it shorter, or cut out a little piece of my video? To crop your video, to make it shorter, your video should pop up as a rectangle into iMovie. Then you're going to grab one of the ends, so you can choose whichever end that you want to crop off of. So then you could just drag it until it's as short as you want it to be. So you can do that on both sides. But what if you want to take out a piece right in the middle of your video? This is a different way. Once you have your video as big as possible, you're going to choose the part where the part you want to cut out starts. And then you're going to right click on it, and you're going to click Split Clip. Then you're going to choose the part where the clip ends that you want to cut out. And then you're going to right click on that again, and you're going to click Split Clip. Now, once you have it, you should have your video into 3 sections. You're going to take the middle part, or the part that you want to take out, and you're going to click on it and click Delete on your keyboard. Now it's taken out of your video, and that it kind of creates a jump cut if you want that. So that is how you can crop your videos in iMovie. Now that you have all of your clips inserted into iMovie and that all of them are cropped to the length that you want them to be, you can add awesome transitions to translate one clip to the next. So you're going to have iMovie open like you've had it before, and if you see, the video is in the right corner. So next to it, it should have a little square box with all of the videos that are inserted into your project. So if you look at the very top, there's this little bar, and it has a lot of different things. It has like audio, titles, it has backgrounds, and the last one should be transitions. You're going to click onto transitions, and you can look through all the transitions that iMovie has for you. If you want a different transition, you can go onto YouTube and search green screen transitions. Then you're going to find the video that you want off of YouTube, and you're going to download it onto your computer. And later in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use green screens. But for now, we're going to look through all the transitions that we have that iMovie provides for us. So once you pick the transition that you want, you're going to click on it and drag it to where you want the transition to happen. If you want it to happen in the middle of a clip, you would have to split the clip and place it in that little split. Or if you want it in between 2 clips, you're going to just drag it to the middle of the 2 clips, and then you can decide how long you want each transition to be. You can make it as long or as short as you want. And once you have the transition placed in between the clips, you can just press play and it'll play an awesome transition for you guys. Now we're going to move on to text. Text should be in the same bar where you found transitions. Just look through all of them and you'll find one that says text. You will click on that one. So you should figure out which clip you want to write text onto. After you figure out which clip you want text to be written on, you're going to scroll through all of the text options that you have. Click on one of the text options that you really like. Then you're going to take it and drag it on top of the clip. So it should be on top. It shouldn't be its own clip. It should be this little like bar on top of the clip that you want it to show up on. Once you have this, it is automatically set to 4 seconds, but you can set it to whatever timing that you want it to be set to. Now you can write whatever text you want. So it says text here or write your text here. You're going to click that and then you can edit it. You're going to erase that and you're just going to type in whatever you want. And you can also change the fonts if you want. You could also change the size and the color. You can also choose if you want it to be bold, italicized, or underlined. So after you have this finished, you just have to click off of the screen somewhere and you can just play the video and you'll have text on the video like I'll show you right here. Also, text is a great way for cool transitions in the middle of your videos. If you guys have seen a couple of my videos, I really like the sparkle transition that goes across the screen like this. I love using this text feature. It's a text feature, but as you guys can tell, there's no text. So what you're going to do is you can choose this text. It's actually one of the texts that Imovie gives you. So you're going to drag it onto the place of the clip that you want it to be on, and you're just going to erase the text that Imovie automatically places into it, and you're just going to click off. You don't have to write anything at all. And then you're just going to press play, and it should have the text feature on it without any text. Isn't that cool? But that's pretty much it for all the text, and it's really cool. You could have many different text that you can write, and it's really helpful if you just want to write down what is going on in your video. Now we're going to move on to how to use backgrounds. iMovie also provides us with a bunch of backgrounds that we could use in our videos. So if you guys watched a couple of my videos, I love using backgrounds under my text. So I would have a background and then text over it, so then the text wouldn't be over my video. I love using this option. It's right up the bar where you can find text and transitions. This one is called backgrounds. So you're going to click on backgrounds just like you did with text and transitions, and you're going to scroll through all of the background options that it gives you. There's maps, there's plain backgrounds, and there's many different cool animated backgrounds, and my favorite one is the one that looks like water, because since my channel is about ice skating, it kind of reminds me of the ice. So I love using that background in my skating videos. After you have chosen which background you want to use, all you do is you just click on it and drag it where you want the background to be. If you want it in between a clip, you're going to have to split it, but if you want it in between one clip and another clip, you're just going to place it right in between. Great, now you have a video. So you might want to add some audio to your video where it might be a little bit too quiet or something, so then it's still enjoyable. So if you're not talking, you could add some music under it. You also want to make sure not to use copyright music. So you shouldn't go onto YouTube and search your favorite song or something. You want to make sure that it's not copyrighted, or else your video will get copyrighted. And with the new YouTube rules, that's a 1 strike, and that's not good for your channel. But what you're going to do is you could also go on YouTube and go into the YouTube Creator Studio. In the Creator Studio, you're just going to click the Create button. Under the Create button, it should give you a whole playlist of non-copyrighted music. Some may be copyrighted, but it'll give you a text that you have to write in the description of your video. You're going to copy and paste that into your description, and then YouTube will know that you got it from their Creator Studio, and they won't copyright your video. YouTube has many great options for music, but iMovie also has a great variety of music that you can use that isn't copyrighted. So what you're going to do is in the bar where you found text, background, transitions, you may get it by now. It should say audio. you're going to click on audio, and after that, it should give you like a screen. You can either choose if you want it from your iTunes gallery or from the Imovie gallery. I usually use the Imovie gallery because, again, music in your iTunes gallery may be copyrighted. So once you click on Imovie gallery, you're going to choose if you want to use like some of their music that they have or their sound effects, because they also give you sound effects that you could use for free. So you're going to choose which song you want. You're going to go through all the songs that they have, maybe even all the sound effects. Right now, I probably have like all of the songs and sound effects memorized in my brain, so I know like which one I should use to make sure that it's perfect to match my video. So you're going to choose which one you want, and again, just like with all of the other like tabs, you're just going to click and drag it into your video. So wherever you want it, you want to make sure that the volume is down, or you could keep it up if you want. I usually take the volume down so it's not a distraction with both the music and the audio. So I take the music and you drag it. The music should show up under the video. Then here you can decide if you want it to fade in and out, and you can decide the volume that you want for the music. Now that we have mastered all the tips and tricks that Imovie gives us, I'm going to teach you guys some awesome other tips and tricks that you guys could use. So maybe you guys have seen when I was showing you guys my iPad video quality. So here it is again. You might be wondering how I was able to do that. There's this feature in iMovie that lets you do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to have the video that you want to place right here. So I downloaded one of my videos that I used my iPad with. So now that you have that downloaded, you're going to drag it on top of the clip that you want it to show on. So then once you have this, it should show up as an overlay. And then you can't see the original video. So you're going to click on the video, and it should give you an option. It should be a drop-down tab, and it should say like picture in frame and green screen, and a bunch of other options that I can't memorize right now. Those are the two that I use most often. So once that you have that, you're going to click on picture in picture. So now that you clicked on it, you can decide if you want it to fade in and out, and you can also decide the volume if you want there to have volume on it. You could also do this with photos as well. I usually do it with videos, and I use it for photos sometimes as well. So now you have it, and you could drag it to make it as big or small as you want. And you could drag it all the way, all over the screen, and choose where you want to place it. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to use green screens. If you guys have been watching my channel, you may notice that at every single end of my video, I always place this like, subscribe, and notifications bell on my video. And it lines up with what I'm saying. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. But yeah, so what I did is I went to YouTube and I searched like, subscribe, and notification green screen. Then I looked through all of the options that they gave me, and I found this one that I really like. And it's like really cute and adorable because everything has like faces, and it's just, I love it. But I always place this at the end. It's a green screen. So what you're going to do is you're going to download that to your computer or to any device that you're using. And then you're going to drag that from your desktop onto the top of the clip where you want it to go. Then you're going to line it up with the voice or wherever you want it to go. Once you have this, again, like with the picture in picture, you're going to click on it, and you're going to click on the drop down menu. Then there's an option that's called green screen. You're going to click on green screen. It should be green or blue screen. So you're going to click on green screen, and once you do this, it'll take anything that's green or blue out of the frame. Don't worry if you have just a little tiny bit of blue. It won't take that out. It will take only like the major part. So if you have a lot of blue, it'll take blue, not green. But if you have a lot of green, it'll take the green, not the blue. So, and that's how I get my little like, subscribe thing on my channel. So, and you could do this with pretty much any type of green screen as you want. This is the end of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed and that it helped you guys learn how to use iMovie a little bit more. I want you guys to comment down below, are you a beginner YouTuber or have you had YouTube for a couple of years now? Anyways, also don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I love you guys. Bye!